my sunnies, happy Friday. Welcome to Beaming Light. I am Danita. Beaming stands for bold, enlightened, aware, mature, insightful, nurturing, grateful. Light stands for loving, intelligent, generous, honest, and tactful. Welcome to my channel where I talk about my personal experiences, relate them to song lyrics and the song lyrics to Bible verses to make it make sense in today's society. Sometimes I go out of order. We'll see how the flow of the spirit moves through me. So let's get into the title of this video. We're looking at Psalm chapter 126, verses 1 through 6. And then the message is, last night I had a dream and it was juicy. Last night I had a dream and it was juicy. And A Dream is a song by Jay-Z. And Juicy is, of course, no other than the Notorious B.I.G. Because the only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace. Okay. Okay, so last night I had a dream and it was juicy, y'all. Last night I had a dream and it was really juicy. So I had a dream about my ex, but in the dream it was like I was still single, right? And he had moved on and was dating someone else, and like his family was in the dream, and I met the girl he was dating, but you could just kind of tell it was like one of those situations like, look, let me bring somebody around and push some buttons, you know what I mean? But even though I knew that was, I just didn't let it get to me. I just kept blessing it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. This is amazing. His parents were like trying to invite me to family functions, and I was like, that's not appropriate. We're not together, and he's in love with someone else. And it was like solidifying everything that I've been feeling, right? Remember, I think yesterday or the day before, I said that I felt my heart just like mend itself. Like there was this little space that just needed to mend, and it did. It mended itself. It healed itself. And so the dream to me said, that was God's confirmation saying, you're good. Like, if you can handle him bringing somebody else around, because I think that's a true test if you're really over someone, right? Is if they bring somebody around you, if they flaunt somebody new in front of you, you're like, some people can't handle it. But I was like, I am so happy for you. It was really honestly a relief, even though I was still single in my dream. It was a relief because it was saying like, oh my gosh, like good, like put your attention on someone else. Stop doing this stuff to my phone. That's how I felt about it. But it was a beautiful confirmation. It was a beautiful dream. It was juicy in the fact that it was like, you know, it seemed as if the family and friends were still like asking and wondering about me, and like not only just to push my buttons, but just to also like get people to move forward. He just like kept dating people, like bringing new people around. So I hope that he's doing well and he's doing that and living his life and doing his thing. And hopefully he just starts to leave me alone on my phone. Yes, that's my prayers. We're going to lift them on up to the Lord and pray for him, because I don't know what that's about. That's weird. But yes, that was my dream, you know. And y'all, I think we get into situations in our relationships, not just with romantic partners, right, but with our family, our friends, co-workers, whatever, like community. We get into these situations where we feel like we can't let go. Like, we need these people in our lives forever, but not everyone is meant to take the journey. When I think about my 30 million years on this world, right? I'm not gonna tell y'all everything. I'm like, you only played a factor for like 2 of those years. So if I can get by with the previous 36 years, like why? Oh, I just kind of said it. But like, why else? Like, why wouldn't I think that I couldn't move forward in my life without you? Like, why was I so devastated? Like, why was I so, oh my gosh, like, what am I gonna do? Or And, I think it's really just the initial shock of things. And once you go through the grieving process and you heal and you look at the other side and how beautiful it is, you don't look at it as you're losing something. Like, I don't look at it as a loss anymore. I look at it like I gained a new perspective. I gained new interest, right? I gained new wisdom, new insight. Like, I just gained myself. I found myself again through this process. It was beautiful. Like, just realizing, like, hey, I like these kind of things. I enjoy doing this. Like, it was a beautiful, beautiful process of relearning myself. After my mom passed away, I literally felt like I went back to a child. Not like all the way, like, you know what I mean? But it was just like, some things I was just like, maybe it was the grieving process. I don't know how I even got through, because I just felt so much like overwhelming depression and grief. Like, there were days I didn't want to get out of bed. Y'all, even after like when the divorce was filed, like, there was days where I was just like, oh, I don't want to. But I pushed myself through it, and like, I look back at what I was experiencing and how I felt 7 to 8 months ago. Complete 180. And the dream last night just solidified my feelings, and it was very beautiful confirmation, especially when, like I told you guys, my heart mended as well from that. Like, it was just a beautiful confirmation, a nail in the coffin, right? Because even though the divorce has been final for some few months, doesn't mean that the feelings were completely resolved. But now I'm in a place where I'm like, the feelings are completely resolved. I'm finding myself again. Y'all, I was at the coffee shop working, and this man came up to me. This is how I know, like, when I talk about I really need BGE, like, big God energy needs to come in my life, or big goddess energy if we're talking about friendships, right? But we're talking about romantic partners, it has to be BGE, because this guy, he came up to me, he was trying to like spit his little game, and he came up with the wackest, oldest line. Don't I know you from somewhere? I said, no, you don't know me from nowhere, sir. You don't know me from nowhere. No. And I packed up my stuff and I left. Like, can I buy your coffee? No, I'm good. I already had that. Y'all. When you find your self-worth and your self-value, you don't even waste time on people anymore. It's like, I don't have time for this. I'm not going to give anyone any false hope. I don't even want to have a conversation with you. He tried to shake my hand. Sir, I don't even want to shake your hand. Like, it's not to say like it's directed towards you. This is directed towards anybody that I feel like is not on my vibration, on my frequency. That just is what it is. And it sounds a little messed up, yes, but that's the truth. When you start to love yourself and understand what you deserve and what you're worth in life, you're not even gonna be putting up with people. You're gonna see it. You'll see what they're about before they even say anything. As soon as he walked in, he was looking at me. I was like, I already know what you about, and I'm good. Like, don't even come over here. He had to walk his little happy ass over at my table. Like, he had to go out the way to do that. No. But finding your self-worth, finding your self-love, that is what has helped me on my journey. That's what helped me get through the healing. That's what helped me find my soul purpose. And now my soul is satisfied. Y'all, I'm in such a great space. I see life as like the glass is half full, is not half empty. It's beautiful to be in this space of life. I want to read the Bible verse first because it's gorgeous. And, what's that verse? What is it? Morning is through the night, but joy comes. Morning endureth during the night, but joy comes in the morning. So this is kind of along that line. It's Psalm 126, and it says, sow in tears, reap in joy. Sow in tears, reap in joy. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord hath done great things for them. The Lord hath done great things for us, whereof we are glad. Turn again our captivity, O Lord, as the streams in the south. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. He that goeth forth and weepeth and bearing precious seed shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. What you sow in tears, you're going to reap in joy. Your tears are not going wasted. God is using those tears, your pain, to bring you your joy, but you have to go to him with the pain. You have to talk to him about it. You have to connect with him about your pain. I want to go into a dream. See, I'm so overwhelmed because y'all, like, I know people been through some things in life, but it's like, if you would just have known what God has brought me through in life, like the miracles he has worked. Telling y'all, I don't think y'all understand. He is a way maker out of no way. All right, let's go into Dream by Jay-Z. These are tears of joy. Like, it's just telling y'all, like, the things he brought me through, he didn't have to do it. So I thank him that he did. All right. So Faith Evans is singing like it was all a dream. Last night I had a dream. Thoughts was racing through my head. Felt so real to me. This is what he said. So Jay-Z starts. Had a dream, I said. About who, he said. About big, I said. That's big, he said. Dig what he said. Proceed, he said. Indeed, I said. So breathe, I did. Don't repeat what I say. I said. He said nothing. He agreed with his head. He just nodded like this. What I believed to be a yes, I repeated what was said. It came to me like a whisper last evening, I said. What's the deal, playboy, was the greeting, he said. First thing I wanted to know was the reason he was dead. More money, more problems, better believe it, he said. Careful what you wish for, you might receive it, he said. I see, I said. Jealousy, I said. Got the whole industry mad at me, I said. Then B.I. said, ho, remind yourself, nobody built like you, you designed yourself. Remember, I was just talking about going through the journey, finding who I was again, right? Finding the things that I like, figuring out how I want to move in life. Nobody built like you. You design yourself. Go to God, help him chisel you away. Structure you in such a way where you are designing yourself. You are reinventing yourself. You have that authority. You have control over your life to say, I'm going to go to God and I'm going to give all my burdens to him. And I'm laying it right here and I'm going to redesign myself. Nobody built like you. You designed yourself. I agree, I said, my one-of-a-kind self getting stoned every day like Jesus did. What he said, I said, he been said before. Just keep doing your thing. He said, say no more. What he said, I said, has been said before. Just keep doing your thing. He said, say no more. Like, God, I've been trying to tell y'all. When you out here doing your thing, God see what you doing. He sees it. He knows every move you're making. He's ready for you to come to him. He's been waiting for you to come to him. He wants to help you design yourself. He wants to show you a better way. He wants to give you the things that you thought were never possible. He's been watching you. He knows how you move. Nobody built like you. You design yourself. Jealousy, I said. And Biggie said, fuck you hoes. Get a grip, motherfucker. Fuck these people. People who did you dirty, who threw your name, tossed your name all around the mud, had you out, try to make you look crazy, try to make it seem like you ain't have your stuff together, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know what you're doing, you can't do this, you couldn't do that, you're used goods, you're wasted, no one's gonna love you, no one's gonna accept you. Man, fuck them hoes and tell them to get a grip, motherfucker. Fuck them. Excuse my language, but man, fuck them. Fuck the haters. Who fucking cares what they have to say? Nobody be like you. You designed yourself. Fuck them hoes. Tell them to get a grip, motherfucker. Like, worry about you. You so worried about throwing my name in the mud. You know why you worried about throwing my name in the mud? It's because yours been there. Yours is 6 feet under, boo. That's why you gotta drag me and my name across the mud. Make my character look flawed. No, I'm not perfect, and yes, I did some things, and I ain't afraid of that admit it. But I won't let anyone use my past to define my future. And that's what I'm telling you, Sonnies. Don't allow people to use your past to define your future, because nobody built like you. You designed yourself. All right, let's go into It Was All a Dream. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt Pepper and Heavy D up in a limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop, smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke, the ha, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight, time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner. Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex, Love Bug, Skarski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a Crip, same number, same hood. It's all good. And if you don't know, now you know, niggas. I don't care what nobody got to say about me. I'm about to be. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. Born sinner. I was a born sinner. But a sinner is just the same who fell down and got back up. Okay? All right. Yes, I was born into this world. In a sinful world. I sinned. It happened. It is what it is. But you're not going to use the past to define my future. My future is my future. I have right to redesign, recalculate, recalibrate things that I feel that are appropriate in my life to make me move forward, to transition me to the next level. So, Sonnies, when are you going to do the same thing? When are you going to put the work into yourself? You can sit in this pity party, oh me, oh, they did this to me, this happened to me. Okay, it did. It happened. What are you going to do about it now? How are you going to take your power back so you can redefine and redesign yourself? How are you going to let them know, like, I'm about to get paid, blow up like the world trade, born sinner. Like, I ain't got time to be playing with you. I see what you about a mile away, little Wody. Like, don't even come over to my table. You can't sit with us. Remember that from Mean Girls? You can't sit with us. No, you cannot sit with me. You can't sit at this table. I gave you opportunity to sit at this table a long time ago. Now you ain't want it. You can't come back over here to this table. This table is full. All chairs are empty, but it's full. Because the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost sitting right next to me. So this table is pretty full right now. Psalm 23 said, God's going to prepare a table in front of your enemies. But nah, see, y'all Sonnies, y'all ain't ready for this because y'all want to be out here trying to impress everybody, worry about what people got to say. When somebody say something bad about you, got to because let me tell you. For what? For what? You know who you are? Doing all that just proves their point, not yours. Y'all, let me tell you something. If I can get through it, and with everything that God has put in front of me, if I can make it through my storms, my trials, my tribulations, I know you can make it through yours too. Because last night I had a dream and it was juicy. Sunny vibes. Sunny vibes, a state of mentality. You guys, I love you, Sonnies. I really, really do. I want us to get on this high frequency of love vibration, but you gotta start with yourself. Nobody built like you. You design yourself. Spread love, light, and positivity. Be a beaming light in your community. Pay it forward with a random act of kindness. Always be grateful. Count your blessings. Stay humble. All right? Love you, Sunnies. See you next time.